On Wednesday, my goldfish woke me up. Look, wake up, he says dead loudly. Your dad is dead. I rushed over to the shed. There he is, playing there. Mouth open, eyes open, clothes torn, blood on his face, and he smells nice. Finger in his mouth. Dad said, stopped breathing, have you? Anyway, I began to eat. Well, actually, I began to beat my meat. Trouble was, my penis was in a paper mache
sewing machine.
It was slicky and stickery, and the penis came every 20 minutes. It's all prickly.
Ooh.
And when you press it, it goes down my throat and it blows up. Oh no, this is horrible. So I was in there trying to get it out with a little paper mache hamster. And my fingers melted.
Ooh.
So later that night, your parents, my parents, came over.
We played games.
My favourite was Hot Men. This is how we played. We waited at the station for the train from Hull, and we each guessed how many hot men there were. 48, I'd say. 31, I'd say. 4, Dad, I'd say. Then we took out some crisps. Suddenly, the train door opens. Then we start counting. I count one hot guy. He had a moustache. My mum noticed another one through the window. But my dad, my bloody Lord, what does he do? He takes one look at his reflection in the window and he says, found one. So I said, you ugly as hell, you fat banana, bitch. Maybe Harry both ground gave. Dave died right in the middle of King's Cross. Oh no! The moment I dreamt about last night, nothing creepy about that at all. Once more, from the beginning. On Wednesday, my goldfish woke me up. Look, he says, dead people can't swim. And we all said, yeah, of course they can't. We know that, you still are. And Richard, he'd hear us and he'd go, sorry, what did you do? Haribo was still snorting away like mad. Snorting away like mad. Oh no, he's having an asthma attack. Oh no. So he didn't know what to do. But Sheila McLean said, get a piece of bread. So I bought a blue. No, I bought a bottle. Well, actually, I bought a bag of baguettes. Grey. And I threw all of them in his face. Yeah, he took off and flew into the air. We never saw him again. London Airport, but it was recorded just outside London Airport. Once my brother said, why don't we go to London Airport for your birthday treat? Grey. Mum said yes, so we took off the dress. Telly put 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. I sink. Oh no. I pink. I wink. I stink. Our app's all shiny. And when you press it, it goes up. Put your cheek on the telly. Oh, that programme's called The Simpsons. Do you know, people, I'd made them count so that they could move. And my dad wants Pepsi in his Coca-Cola glass. He doesn't give a damn. That's what a B with a P with an N with an S with a B. That's me. A few days later, I went to the fridge, climbed in and bolted the door shut, saw my brother's milk jug in there. I rushed to pick up the jug and fill my mouth with that milk. The only trouble was the jug was empty. Could be a disaster for the trout population. I read in a book that you are cute. Elephants rhymes with and nothing in pizza. The Red Sea is an ocean. I read in a newspaper that giraffes have no children. Just try lefting out a poem and my brother is dead. I rushed into my brother's room. There he is, playing there. Mouth open, eyes closed, blood on his clothes, and he smells terrible, nearly vomit-inducing when I know anything. And I thought, who cares? And then we went home forever, listening to the radio. And it went like this. Mr. Schramm was the box. Mr. Schittle sat on Lloyd's orange 4-inch door, hinge in storage, and ate porridge with George. George said somehow Palpatine returned and gave. Dave said, my hamster can't drive properly. And I said, my grand died in a car crash on the 7th of December, 2021. Here's me. Hello. What if we turn this into we could use? And my mum's just forgiven me for the time I didn't tidy my room, but I'm trying to kill her. And I go for my knife under my tongue, but it isn't there. I flip her over my shoulder and into the air. People look up at the sky and say, look at that. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, the accident. Why are you bleeding? Happy birthday, Jack.